The two-stroke legend returns. 2025 Suzuki RM250. The off-road world just got hit with a wave of nostalgia and raw power. After years of silence, Suzuki has finally answered the prayers of motocross enthusiasts. The 2025 RM250 two-stroke is officially back, and it's not just a re-release. It's a modernized, re-engineered beast that honors the legacy while charging into the future. Welcome to Wheel World, where we dive into everything on two wheels. Let's explore why the return of the RM250 is such a big deal, what's changed, and what this means for the motocross scene in 2025. A blast from the past. The Suzuki RM250 first carved its name into motocross history in the late 70s. With decades of success, podium finishes, and a cult following, it was one of the most respected two-stroke machines ever built. Lightweight, aggressive, and explosive in power delivery, the RM250 was a rider's weapon, until it was discontinued in 2008, marking the end of Suzuki's two-stroke motocross legacy. Fans have waited nearly 2 decades, and finally, the RM250 is back, revived, refreshed, and ready to shake up the dirt once again. What's new in 2025? The 2025 RM250 isn't just a carbon copy of its former self. Suzuki engineers have done their homework. It keeps the heart and soul of a classic two-stroke, but it's built with today's technology. Let's break down what's new. Modernized chassis. The new RM250 gets a reworked aluminum frame that improves rigidity while shedding weight. It's more agile, more responsive, and built to handle modern track conditions. The ergonomics have also been redesigned to suit aggressive riding styles and to provide better control during airtime, cornering, and whoop sections. Electronic power valve. Yes, Suzuki's jumped into the modern age of two strokes with an electronic power valve system. This helps optimize power delivery throughout the rev range, making the RM250 more manageable in tight corners and more explosive down straights. Expect a smoother power curve with that same savage two-stroke snap we all love. Upgraded suspension. The 2025 model features KYB suspension components, tuned specifically for motocross. With fully adjustable forks and a revised rear shock, it's capable of soaking up the biggest hits without compromising comfort or control. Whether you're ripping a national track or hitting your local jump line, this bike is ready to perform. Fueling and intake. While it remains carbureted to stay true to two-stroke simplicity, the new Mikuni carb is paired with an updated intake system and reed valve design. Throttle response is sharper, more immediate, and more precise. And thanks to improved airflow, it breathes better at high RPMs. Still light, still fast. At just under 215 pounds wet, the RM250 maintains its lightweight advantage. Combine that with a screaming power band and snappy throttle response, and you've got a machine that rewards aggressive riding. In many ways, this bike is a direct challenge to the growing dominance of four strokes, and a reminder that two strokes are far from dead. Suzuki's decision to revive this model is also a signal. They're not abandoning the purists. In a world flooded with FE, traction control, and engine maps, the RM250 brings the raw, mechanical thrill that many riders still crave. Styling and graphics. You can't ignore the fresh look. The 2025 RM250 wears classic yellow plastics, but with sleeker bodywork and aggressive new graphics. It's a mix of retro flavor and modern edge. Suzuki hasn't strayed from its roots, they've embraced them. The narrow profile, sharp angles, and minimalist design give it that unmistakable ERM identity. The bike comes stock with black did rims, rental handlebars, and a high-flow exhaust system that screams performance even before you twist the throttle. Price and availability. Suzuki is aiming to keep the RM250 accessible, pricing it competitively with KTM's and Yamaha's two-stroke offerings. Exact numbers vary by region, but early reports put the MSRP under the $8,500 mark in the US, a solid deal for riders looking for a race-ready machine right out of the crate. The first units are expected to hit dealerships by late summer 2025, and demand is already looking high. Pre-orders are live in some markets, and dealers are warning about limited first-run availability. If you want one, don't sleep on it. Racing ready. Out of the box, the 2025 RM250 is a race-capable machine. It's already been spotted in preseason test sessions with Suzuki's factory-backed amateur teams, and results are promising. Riders praise its nimble chassis, insane power-to-weight ratio, and how easy it is to work on, something that's always been a two-stroke advantage. Expect to see privateers and weekend warriors alike snapping these up for everything from local MX events to enduro and freestyle comps. With a few bolt-on mods, the RM250 can easily become a podium-level bike. Final thoughts. Suzuki didn't just bring back a name. They reignited a legacy. The 2025 RM250 two-stroke is more than just a bike, it's a statement. It's for the riders who live for the bark of a two-stroke exhaust, for the smell of premix, and for the feeling of hitting the power band just right. At Wheel World, we couldn't be more excited. This release gives a new generation a chance to experience what made the RM250 a legend, and gives veterans a reason to smile again. So, whether you're planning to race it, rip trails, or just relive the glory days, the RM250 is back, and it means business. Subscribe to Wheel World. That's it for this update. If you're as hyped about the 2025 RM250 as we are, don't forget to subscribe to Wheel World. We'll be dropping a full test ride, comparisons with other two-strokes, mod tips, and more. Hit the like button. Drop a comment telling us what you think about Suzuki's big move, and share this with your riding crew. Until next time, keep it pinned. Let me know if you'd like a version with timestamps, voiceover notes, or a short version for TikTok or Instagram.